words of the godfather of funk, James Brown, this is a man's world. But is it really? Hi, I'm Alia, and this is I Am Woman, a series that shows that girls can be just as good as the boys, if not better. Today, I meet a woman who proves just that. She's been literally giving men the runaround for the last 10 years. Maybe I could learn a thing or two. Motor racing has always been seen as a high-octane sport for the boys. Ladies, strictly decoration. But racing is changing. Anybody with a fast car and a racing permit can now enter a rally or drift race and drive like hell. Formula One might be a boys' club for a bit longer, but as for these other events, forget it. The person I'm meeting today dreamed of being a race car driver since she was 16 years old. So why would she let anything stand in the way of making that dream a reality? Hey, Leona.
Hi.
Hi, Alia. Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Leona Chin is Malaysia's best-known competitive driver. For 10 years, she's been on the drift circuit and beating the boys at their own game. But getting to this point has meant really getting her hands dirty. So, how did you get into this? Fast cars, drifting?
At the age of 16, I liked cars because of my friends were all guys and they influenced me. Finally, when I got my driving license, the first car I got was a Nissan Silvia 180SX. And I actually drove it to a workshop because it had some issues. And the mechanic, who actually is a drifter, he was curious, like, is this really your car? You're girl, why you like cars and all that? So I explained to him, he said, okay, come, and we have a discussion. So he wanted to teach me how to drift, but I said, I'm not a rich person. And he's like, no worries, actually I need a helper to run my drift events. So I said, I'll do anything just to learn how to drift from you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I really thank him for starting and sparking up my drift
That's
interest.
great. So, tell me, what are we doing today?
Well, I'm going to teach you a couple of tricks, but I'll teach you the most important one first.
Oof, let's do this. All right, so what is this awesome trick that you're teaching me today?
You're going to learn how to change tires.
So how much do these tires cost?
Very expensive, 500 a piece.
Oh, goodness, you're going through them quick too.
Yeah. Look carefully. You may need to use this skill in the future.
So school me a little bit about tires. Which ones do you prefer?
For the front, I use performance tires. For the rear, any tire will do. Second-hand tires, cheapest.
Okay.
Because front is, you need more traction.
Right.
Back, you just need to lose traction.
How often do you have to change your tires?
Oh, very often. Depends on the road surface. Sometimes within 2-3 minutes, the tires are gone. Now we're going to check the car.
I'm sure you've done this more times than you can count.
Yes, correct. To the back of the car, where is the most solid part.
Okay.
So that it will withstand the weight of the jack. So keep jacking up like this. You see the tires
Back into it, way to go. Look at that coming off the ground.
high enough.
Way to go.
Pull it off. 2 hands on the knee and lift it off.
Look at that, muscles.
Make sure the hole goes into
Yeah.
the ink. Tighten.
Man, this girl just makes it look too easy. Apparently, in order to teach me this next trick, she's got to burn out the tires first. So let's check it out. Burning the tires makes them lose traction. I wonder what she's got in store for me. That's awesome. Your car burning these tires out and they look properly scorched.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. So we wear our safety belts already, safety first.
Yep.
And I'm gonna teach you some tips on how to drift. There's a few steps. So let's go.
Okay, let's do this. How many moves do you know?
A few.
A few?
A few.
Okay.
And this one is the first one.
Is the first one? Is it your favorite one?
Yeah, my favorite one.
Okay, let's check it out. I've only got a short time with this lady, so any questions I want answered have got to be asked now. How did you feel when you first started drifting? Fun! That's right. Did you know that's what you wanted to do with your life?
Yeah, definitely.
How much practice does this take?
Not many years, but anyone can learn through the intense training.
Yeah.
And parking.
You got your parking!
Right in the head.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. My head's spinning, my heart's pounding, and I've never experienced anything quite like that before. Kind of decompressed from that. Is racing or drifting only for wealthy kids?
Actually, I'm from a family of a single mom. We didn't have much money, so I actually worked through to fund my car. So actually, anyone can become a race car driver or drifter.
You set your mind to it?
Yeah, you just set your mind to it. Don't give up.
What about in terms of financially supporting your dream? Was that tough in the beginning?
Yes, very tough. In the beginning, it was hard to persuade people to fund my racing.
You're a newbie.
Yeah,
Fresh.
so instead I get free stuff. So like I asked for tires, the most important thing, and a workshop, so they sponsor me, the workmanship.
In a single race, how much do you spend?
Just like last year alone, I raced in a Clio Cup China series.
Right.
It was almost 1.2 million.
Wow. Geez, that's a lot.
A lot of money.
How did your mother feel about you getting into a racing career?
At first, she was being a mom. She's very scared, worried that I might get into an accident or something. But after I brought her to see the real racing scene, she was very supportive. She saw me wearing my gears. There's so many safety things, the rules and regulations. She was not so
at ease.
Yeah, at ease. And nowadays she'll say, "When's your next practice? How come you're not practicing?" But I still thank her. She's very open-minded. She has this motto that she tells me, if you like to do something, do it with all your heart and be extraordinary. So I always keep that in mind.
Way to go, Mom. She's been supportive. I'm sure she saw you shine, too, so she couldn't hold you back.
Yes.
Coming up, Leona reveals her biggest issue with racing guys.
They say, later you just move one side when I want to pass through, okay?
Okay, we ready to go? Let's start her up.
And I take on Malaysia's top female driver on the go-kart track.
That was awesome.
We're gonna do some drifting and a challenge.
I'm getting the basics of drift racing from Malaysia's top woman driver, Leona Chen. So you're one of the very few female racing drivers in Malaysia.
Yeah, there's around 6 female racing drivers that I know, but only 3 I know that race internationally.
Have you competed against any of them?
Not in the same class.
Okay. How do guys respond to you on the track? Have you found some to be supportive, some find you to be a threat? How's that been for you?
Some are supportive, like my manager, he's very supportive. And some are really bad people and like mock me, say sarcastic things.
No.
Yeah, they say, later you just move one side when I want to pass through, okay?
Oh man.
They do the mental
Psyching
things.
you out. And then how do you respond to that?
I just work harder.
Gives you more fuel to just want to win this and beat them.
Yeah.
And show them what you got.
Definitely.
Prove them wrong.
That's the only thing I want to do, prove them wrong.
And what about when you're on your period? Is that hard for you?
No, because sometimes before the period, I know it's coming, so I will prepare the pink color pill to kill the pain.
The Panadol?
Yeah, the Panadol, the pink Panadol. So far, okay. Yeah, even if it's pain, I still go through, just focus on the race.
Wow, that's tough. It's, you're definitely determined to get through this because it's different for every woman. It can be really debilitating.
Yeah.
So good for you, girl. You got this.
Yeah.
You're one of the very few women in the industry. Do you think it's important to set an example for other women who want to break into this industry?
Yes, it's very important. So I have to become a good role model. I'm a road safety, and so I drive very safe on the road, but a crazy person on the track. I don't drink or drive. I only smoke tires. So yeah.
Would you say that you're living the dream?
Yeah, my dream was to become Asia's #1 racing driver.
Which you have.
Not there yet. I mean, people claim that I'm the racing #1, but to me, it's just at the benchmark there. But I am living the dream. Yeah, like many people want to be in my shoes, but they don't know how tough it is.
Well, thank you so much for taking this time to sit and chat with me and let me into your world a bit.
We're not done yet. We have something more challenging for you.
More challenging than that drive we took today?
No. You've seen what I do, so now you have to do it yourself. You're gonna learn how to drift.
Sifu, show me the way. Let's go.
Let's go.
Since I need months of practice to drift like Leona and I don't want to crash her car, she set up a challenge that's easy enough even for me. And the rules could not be simpler. We'll be racing 2 laps around this track, and the first one to cross this finish line is the winner. But there's a catch. Leona's gonna show me some driving tips, but once the race starts, all bets are off.
Okay, first things first, wear this thing.
Okay, hair protective net.
Yes.
And then
Make
I
sure
gotta-
your hair is inside. Have this on.
Go.
Clip on.
Perfect. That's it?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Got it.
correct. Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Our challenge of the day.
Wear your gloves and follow my line. Okay, we ready to go? Let's start her up.
The biggest thing that Leona wants to teach me is how to approach a corner and come out of it afterwards. Get it right and you'll win races.
Okay, that was great. I really enjoyed that more than I thought. Of course, I'm pretty sure you're still gonna smoke me, but it was good practice nonetheless. You have to kind of come in a little wide, but then you really want to hug those corners.
Right.
Is that what you're trying to
Yes.
signal to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That means hug the corner.
Hug the corners. All right, well, I think I'm ready for the race. Because I'm such a newbie, I'm gonna get a 30-second head start. Trust me, I'm gonna need every one of those seconds.
I've done some go-karting before, but Leona wants me better. Shaving off a corner here and there can make the difference between first and last place. I'm not wasting any time. Hard into those corners because I know Leona's not taking any prisoners today. I thought I knew what I was doing, but Leona has caught up with me already. She's right on my ass. I have to keep those corners tight because if I leave any gap at all, Leona's going straight through it. Oh man! I've drifted wide of the corner, and that's all it takes. That's it. I'm toast.
Good game, good game.
Oh, thank you, that was awesome.
I only caught you at the last lap.
It did take a lot of upper body strength to kind of just like get control of the wheel. Congratulations, you did a fabulous job. That was so much fun.
You too, you learn a lot very fast, grasshopper.
A good grasshopper. Thank you, Sifu.
When you're living your dream like Leona, time flies, but having this much fun can really take a lot out of you.
That was a super long day.
Yeah.
Is there any motto or mantra that you live by we can end this day with?
Yeah. Don't do stupid mistakes. Anything can happen in a millisecond.
Not bad, I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there any reason why we're in this garage?
Do you remember earlier I told you you need to change tires?
I do.
Well, I got a bunch of go-karts there waiting for you. So on you go.
She's serious? Come on! Leona! Is anyone there? Did everyone just abandon me? Really?
You're a girl? 240 kilometers per hour. Most embarrassing, I got into the wrong car. I wanted to be an air stewardess. Size? The size of a car?
Hey guys, were you inspired by Leona's story? Make sure you join us next week when there's a big surprise waiting for you.